Hello lads, it's me, Benny, back again with another Jujutsu Infinite video. Today, I'm sorry, the start guide is a bit off due to a little shadow nerf, I think. I don't know if they listed it anywhere, but it's been nerfed. Capture point meta is not it no more. It is not it no more. What you have to do now instead is something, I guess, more easier and more well, I was gonna say fun. Kinda. Gambling is fun, I guess. Don't do gambling. My mission today was to go on a whole brand new slot with nothing on it. No good shit on it. It's just a fresh slot. So I did that and I was gonna grind my way to level 60, to reach bosses. That was my goal. After my thorough testing, I have found out pretty much nothing new, but I mean, I guess I kind of understand the scope of how badly capture points were nerfed and how badly killing curses got nerfed. So I'm here to bring you some of the numbers, the math I have accumulated, okay? So let's get on with it, shall we? So the fastest way to level up. What is that? When you start the game, you get introduced to a whole lot of shit. You can do storyline quests, missions, even regular one-time quests. It's a lot of things you can do. So the first thing that you should do is do the story mode. Always. I'm telling you this. Story mode is insanely good because at level 1, regular missions will give you 20 EXP sometime, like around 20, 21, 25 EXP. You get the gist. It's very low. Now, the first story mode quest gives you 13,500 EXP. That is way more than 20. This will probably level you up to a big number. It's a very good first quest. You should definitely do this. After this, once you've done that, you have to level up to 30 for the next quest. So what you do is just do missions, but you don't do just any missions. There are certain ones that you should do. I was at level 12 when I did like the comparisons of every like mission around that level, because around that level you don't have access to every mission. The amount of XP you get depends on what your current level is already. I didn't know that until now. At level 12 I figured out worst missions EXP wise were the capture points. They got that badly nerfed. Yellow and purple capture points are at the bottom. Bear in mind, this XP is scaling on your level, so these numbers are kind of irrelevant, but it gives you the scope of how different things are. Next up, the missions that were better than capture point were exercise. We have to exercise a certain amount of curses. Those were slightly better, the white and the purple one. I didn't find the yellow one for some reason. And it didn't matter the amount. Surprisingly, I thought amount mattered. Like the more curses you take on, the more XP you get. No, not at all. You can take the lowest amount and you get the XP of the highest amount of them. Make sure to always take the lowest amount of curses you gotta kill. More cursors equals more kills, meaning you get more XP from killing them. No, they have nerfed the XP you get from the curses when you kill them. It is so tiny. It does not matter. Like I was at level 60, I killed one, I got 500 XP. That is not a lot for killing one curse. Because around that, you need tens of thousands to level up. Like you need 40,000 XP to level up or something. Not 40,000, that's a bit excessive, but you get the idea. You need a lot of XP. And 500 per kill is not a lot. Not at all. That's why capture point sucks now, because they nerfed the amount of XP you get from killing curses. It's not that great. And after the exercise mission comes the curse users. The yellow and the purple ones are at the top of like low level missions, at level 12 at least. Those were the top ones. Now there are more missions that are in the pool, like the mission pool, but at low level you can't really get them. So this is the low level like order of doing things. I would recommend doing the exercise curses or the curse users. Depends on how fast you do it, depends on how you build this. You just gotta take your time yourself. I took like 50 seconds killing a curse user. That was my kind of record. And for the regular exercise curses, it took me like 20 seconds. The exercise curses are faster at lower levels, statistically speaking. Depends on how they're positioned, depends on the map, everything. It's very dependent on a lot of things. Now moving up in the world, at level 30, you have to do an investigation quest. Pretty simple. Just do that. Very light. Once you're level 30, I think you will unlock other missions, other mission types, like the exercise a boss, like a curse boss. And there's also the band of curse users. That's another mission. I have the numbers listed down at level 60, but I'm just going to explain that the exercise boss is better than the curse user, and the band of curse users is the very best. Like the amount of XP. It's not the best method. I'm telling you, it's the one that gives the highest amount of XP. Right now, I'm at level 60, okay? And at level 60, I noted down all the EXP rewards you get from every mission type, I think. At least I got the majority of them. Here is what I've written down. The yellow and purple capture points are, of course, again, the lowest amount of XP. The regular exercise curses ones, the white and the purple ones, I don't know if there's a yellow one. didn't really find it. Those are around the 40,000s and 44,000s. Then we got the curse users, the yellow and purple ones. They are 46 to 49,000. After that, we got the exercise bosses ones, the yellow and the purple. That's 51 to 53,000. And then we got the band of curse users, which is 55,000. The yellow one, at least. I don't know if there's a purple one, but the yellow one is 55,000. So you get you see the idea here. The capture points is the lowest, and band of curse users is the best in terms of XP amount. This doesn't mean you should always do band of curse users. I highly recommend you don't do that, because that's the one that takes the most time to perform, to complete. From what I have tested, still exercising regular curses is the fastest method. Like, out of all of them, it's the fastest method. It still gives a decent amount of XP, like a lot of the XP still. You can literally do 2 exercise curses while the capture point mission is ongoing. That's how fast killing them. It depends on how you do it. I usually ground all of them up and then just use AoE moves and kill them instantly. That takes maybe like 20 seconds or less. It depends on how fast and how spread out they are. After that, I would actually recommend doing the boss one. The boss one, it might take some time, but if you have a decently good build and your items are peak and your stats are good, you can kill the bosses pretty fast. It depends though, but I would still just do the regular exercise curses one. It might be the boring one, but it's the fastest one. Since I'm level 60, this also enables me to do bosses. For bosses, I did the Fingerberry easy, because that's the only one I can do, right? And I did 2 tests. I did a 4-man test. With a 4-man squad, it's very varied, because you can get shit people, you can get good people on your team. It's very difficult to get like a concrete answer, but this is what I did. The Fingerbear boss gives you 216,000 EXP. That's how much it gives. That's roughly 4 times the amount of the regular missions at level 60. For the 4-man squad, we completed that joint in roughly 2 minutes. It could have been faster, because some of them were selling, and so was I. I didn't have my items equipped. I'm pretty sure we can do it much faster. And then I did a solo run, where my time was 1 minute and around 50 seconds. In conclusion to the bosses, I would say doing a 4-man squad is way better. Because 1, you get more luck, meaning you can get higher tier items in your loot boxes or chests. And it can be faster. You just need a decent team to do it. Solo, I mean, if you're fast enough, solo is also good. Not gonna lie, these are very tied right now. The exercise curses quest and the bosses. They're very tied right now. In my opinion, I'm going for bosses. Boss rushing is always better because the added benefits of more luck in the chests. But since bosses don't have their XP scaled, you have to get to certain milestone levels and then move to the next boss. That's how you're supposed to do it. So yeah, the fastest method to leveling up is probably boss farming. A 4-man squad boss rushing. That is fast. In the second place, very close second place, is the exercise X amount of curses mission. That is a close second place. You can even like switch between depending on your preference or how fast you clear them, but that's my opinion. Oh my god, I hate math. I don't like numbers. That was the worst feeling. That was it for today's video. Hopefully this helped you a little bit into grinding. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Hope you liked, of course. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see y'all in a later video.